So lately, I've been seeing an influx of videos taking a epic stand against cancel culture. We gotta cancel culture. It's this terrible, terrible thing that must be eradicated and done away with because it is such a huge problem here on the internet because a lot of people have been falsely accused of things and have been quote unquote canceled. And I was one of these people too. I never made a video directly against cancel culture, but I did kind of sort of talk against it in my pro Jared apology video. And by the way, I don't take back my apology to him. I still regret automatically thinking that he was a bad person without hearing his side of the story. But anyways, that aside, I'm actually kind of sort of for this quote unquote cancel culture, which I think is a stupid fucking term. It's a dumb name coined by dumb people who want to make it seem like not supporting someone due to their shitty actions and shitty things they may have said is inherently a bad thing. And plus, no one is ever 100% quote unquote canceled because they will always have their following, no matter how shitty something they may have done was, or how shitty something they may have said was. They'll always have their little group of supporters, even if most of their fans leave them in the dust. So that's why I think that the term canceled and cancel culture is just stupid and needs to die. But anyway, I am for canceling someone, quote unquote, when they actually are shitty people and have said really shitty things, like they could be an outright bigot or have done things like grope women or even have sexually assaulted women. I'm for canceling people like that, if you really want to use the word canceled. But anyways, you catch my drift. I'm for not supporting people like that anymore when they actually did do it. Yes, I'm perfectly aware some people have been falsely accused and have cleared their name, like Pro Jared, James Charles, that Slazo dude, people like those who were actually innocent and were falsely accused, but people jumped the gun and believed the accusers anyway without hearing their side of the story. Yes, those situations are shitty, but when the internet decides to quote unquote cancel someone who has done these things and there's actual irrefutable evidence that these people have done these things and or other people have come out against these people corroborating what the accusers have said against the person who is accused of all these shitty things, if the internet decides to go against those people, then I'm completely fine with that because those people are shitty people. That's where I support this whole quote unquote cancel culture phenomena thing. To denounce it completely is just fucking stupid. Kind of like denouncing the Me Too movement as a whole is stupid. They're both kind of the same thing. They're both very similar. They both have to do with a lot of the same things like sexual assault and such. But I support the Me Too movement, alright? Of course, I'm against the whole witch hunt aspect of it, but there have been people who actually have sexually assaulted people, who actually are pieces of shit, rapists and such, who have been quote-unquote Me Too'd. That's another saying I hate a lot, by the way, Me Too'd. But anyways, when these people who were falsely accused were quote unquote canceled, they end up bouncing back when they eventually prove themselves innocent, like all the other people who have been falsely accused of really terrible things, like Pro Jared, James Charles, and Slazo. When they proved themselves innocent, oh, the internet came flocking back to them in droves. Everyone was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I got it all wrong. I shouldn't have jumped the gun." And then people forgive them, and then they get to move on from this whole mess, and they got their respect back. They got their fan base back for the most part, aside from some really stupid, stubborn people who still believe in the accusations that were held against them, even though they completely proved those accusations wrong. But anyways, they for the most part gained all the respect they once had back. They completely bounced back, and in the end, yes, their career took a hit for a brief time, but still, regardless, they were able to bounce back and get their fan base back and get the reputation they had previously, before all these accusations were levied against them, back. So yes, it does suck to have practically the whole internet turn against you and think you're a piece of shit for a short period of time, but when you actually prove yourself to be be innocent when you have actual empirical evidence proving your innocence, that the internet is willing to forgive you and forget about all the accusations that were levied against you and slam the person who made up these false accusations and pin them as a liar because that's exactly what they were, a liar. So really, all these people who were quote-unquote canceled but ended up proving their innocence in the end, they've all had happy endings. They were all able to bounce back from all this, and people saw the error in their ways and realized how stupid they were to instantly jump the gun like they did. And voila, their careers are intact again. They have the respect they once had again. And yeah, sure, some damage was done, but for the most part, the damage ends up being repaired in the end. But no, cancel culture is this big problem that supposedly needs to be done away with. Let's ignore the people who actually were pieces of shit and, you know, actually did deserve to be canceled. Yes, let's ignore those. Let's just completely get rid of cancel culture and cancel culture, like some people have said. Yeah, I think all those people who take these big brave stances against cancel culture, yeah, because that's such an unpopular opinion, right? Are fucking stupid. Like that Dave Chappelle comedian guy. Oh man, people have gotten so mad at me for my jokes. I'm such a marginalized voice. People have tried to cancel me before. Let me bitch about it on my highly successful, highly praised Netflix special. Wow, you brave souls. Anyway, anti-SJW YouTubers, have fun making even more videos denouncing quote-unquote cancel culture and think that it's this 100% bad thing that's completely plaguing the world. Yeah, you're totally brave and you're totally spouting out a totally unpopular opinion that not many other people share. Yeah, definitely. Anyway, that's all I have to say. Bye-bye.